to our third and final topic. We're going to kind of run this one because we're about an hour 22 minutes into the full episode, but we'll see what happens here. We'll see where the world takes us. Game of the decade 2015 slash 2016. Games for 2015. Let's start off with that. We got Bloodborne, Shovel Knight,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Project Cars, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Heroes of the Storm, Fallout Shelter, Until Dawn, Disney Infinity 3.0, Halo 5 Guardians, Black Ops 3, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Beyond Two Souls, Rainbow Six Siege, and Rocket League. Tyler, did you play any of these games?
No, I played a lot of them.
Okay.
We talking about 2015, right?
These are 2015, yeah.
Played Witcher, played Bloodborne a little bit. Rocket League. And I played that Fallout. I played Halo 5.
Did any of these stand out to you specifically, or reasons of why they are why the game that you'd be like, yeah, that game was definitely really good for 2015. That made 2015 solid.
Definitely The Witcher.
Okay, what was it about The Witcher?
Expansive. It's like, to me, The Witcher, typically, like, it's always set up to me would be like Skyrim with a definitive story. Like, just like Skyrim is like so open ended. Of course, you have like your like main quest, but you kind of make your character whatever you want. But Witcher was like, this is Geralt. This is who he is. This is what he does. Aside shit, but like this is what he's gonna do. This is his journey. And just like the world was good, you know, like how the weapons worked, the magic was good, the different like sort of enemies. Whenever that moose looked at you first, got my ass beat a couple times. It was good. I think that one has to be like the staple for two.
Okay. Ashton, of any of these games, it doesn't have to be necessarily The Witcher at this moment in time, but was there anything, some games that highlighted more than others?
I'm a big Halo fan, so I really, was super excited about Halo 5. I will say it was kind of a disappointment at launch, but it didn't really get better till the next year. But I mean, that was like my main game I was looking forward to that year.
Mm-hmm. You still play it to this day?
I do still play it. I'm currently grinding it to max rank in preparation for Infinite. So,
but that's not the only game from 2015 that you play. You play Rocket League still.
I do. I'm actually I was playing right before the podcast. So,
yeah. What is it about Rocket League that you like?
I like competitive games. I like games that make me angry because it means it takes skill to play, and that's what keeps me interested. It's really, really fucking competitive, and the skill ceiling is super high. I would say I'm decent, but I'm not anywhere near a pro level. But yeah, it's I like that and The Witcher. The Witcher's fucking phenomenal game. Yeah, like even if you were to go and take a look in like there's a video done that I watched last year or something about like how game studios used to like do like so much for like the gamer and like put a bunch of like art in like the case of the game when you go pick it up. And Witcher was like one of the last games to do that. They had a shit ton of stuff for you to like read through and like look at.
There's a little thank you note.
There's a little thank you note. Yeah. So I don't know. It was just one of those like, wow, not all the gaming industry is greedy, money grubbing whores. CD Projekt Red. Fantastic.
Yep. And then they got Cyberpunk coming out this year, God willing. It got pushed to September or November now.
I'm not even following up on it. I'm just waiting for it to come out at this point. I don't want to see anything or hear anything about it. I'm done. Just put it out.
Yep. Well, we gotta wait 2 more extra months. Yeah. I mean, for me, 2015, I didn't actually think there were a lot of games that I played then, but there were. Shovel Knight, I played. I actually own it on the Switch. I really like it. I actually bought it on the 3DS first, and then I bought it on the Switch. Project Cars it's a really cool racing game. I'd say the progression system is really cool. You can actually start at like go-kart level and then like work your way up to Formula 1 in like a career mode, which is pretty cool. Project Cars 2 went on and made some fixed stuff on that, and then Project Cars 3 is coming out really soon. What else? Here's the Storm. I played a little bit because I obviously liked MOBAs, so I was willing to give it a shot. Wasn't really for me. It's definitely a different version of it. I might give it another shot later. I mean, it's not like dead, but you know, Blizzard still supports it. It's just something I haven't really gone back to since 2015. Until Dawn, really good story. Choose your own adventure style game. I love those types of games, so it obviously a horror version of that is really cool. Disney Infinity 3, it was an honorable mention, and I put this on this list because I thought it was funny. But I do have some of the figures for it, and unfortunately, this was the last game that they did do Disney Infinity. But I did get my Boba Fett figure, and that was the only one I really wanted. Halo 5 Guardians story. I wish there was a lot more to it. I feel like it comes down to that whole thing of like I hate when games just end, and like just fucking end on a huge cliffhanger that wasn't really rewarded or like I guess deserved. And Halo 5 definitely did it, but the multiplayer solid.
Multiplayer's pretty solid.
Yeah, I felt like it brought back those Halo 2 memories of you're facing off people that you are equal level with, and it makes the game fun and more interesting throughout the whole entire time. Rise of the Tomb Raider, God, this game would have been my fucking game of the decade or game of this year. And it probably was. I love the Tomb Raider series, the Camilla Leddington led ones. It's just all three of them were really good. I can't wait till Marvel's Avengers comes out because then that team can go back to making Tomb Raider. So, but yeah, it's really cool. Beyond Two Souls is also choose your own adventure style game made by the people who made Heavy Rain. Really good, solid game. Ellen Page, I believe, is the lead character in that game. Yeah, Siege and League, Rocket League, I've played off and on, but I've never like focused on those games. But
Sure.
We voted on this. What game is going to represent 2015? Ashton, what is the game representing 2015?
The Witcher.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is officially the 2015 representative. Moving on
Yay!
to 2016. Tyler, games that we have chosen for the representatives of 2016 are The Witness, Street Fighter V, Quantum Break, Dark Souls 3, Uncharted 4, Doom, Overwatch, Inside, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Persona 5, Gears 4, and Final Fantasy 15. Were there any games that stood out in 2016 for you? If you're still here, maybe. I don't know if he's still here.
I was muted. Wow.
There you go.
I guess I was looking at that video. I apologize. I definitely played Dark Souls, played Doom. I wanted to play Quantum Break, but that fucking storage space, bro.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
HFET. Final Fantasy, Deus Ex. I didn't play Inside. I played Limbo. Sorry. Gears of War 4. I enjoyed it.
Man, 2016 was a big year for you. Picked up all these games.
The games. 2016. Let's remember, I graduated from high school, so I was big, no life.
In 2016, was there anything that you were like, "Oh, this game was the shit"?
It was for me personally.
Final Fantasy. What was it about Final Fantasy that stood out that you're like,
"Oh, yeah, coming from Square Enix, because like I used to play Kingdom Hearts when I was like PlayStation 2 came from.
Mm-hmm.
That was my shit, and I guess the memory, the shit that like stays with you, like the friendship things. It's kind of weird for me to talk about this because it was in friendship, but no. Final Fantasy it was really well done. The weapons, the story, the like the tombs. I guess you could say they had. Like,
did you play a Final Fantasy game before this?
I played a little bit of 13, and someone stole it from my house.
Oh, okay.
It was bought for my birthday. Right. It didn't. We moved to where I live now.
Damn, you got jacked.
I did, and I was actually enjoying that game a shit ton.
Now it's I think it's on Game Pass, isn't it?
13? 13 is not the mobile.
No, 15. 15 is what I'm talking about.
15, yeah. I have to finish that one. to finish 15 because we talked about last time. Xbox deleted my save on 15. And I was like
Oh,
2
yep.
chapters from beating the game. I was like,
Mhm.
what the hell? Well, maybe computer Twitch, Final Fantasy 15. Well, who knows? But yeah, that was about it. You know, the map was huge. Storyline was good. The characters I feel like you really got connected to. Phoenix does like a good job with these characters. Like teams were good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there were better games that year. That's my favorite.
All right. Ashton, was there any games that stood out to you in the year
I mean, it wasn't
2016?
really a big game year for me. I couldn't really get into Gears 4. I was just kind of like, meh. Um, was this the one with Dark Souls? Dark Souls
Yes,
3?
Dark Souls 3 is in
Played the
this.
shit out of that. I think I've beaten it twice. I beat the New Game Plus, and then when I went to Twitch, which weirdly enough, we're going back, I might pick it up again to finish my Broken Sword run on it. Um, I don't know. That game was the first Dark Souls game I played, got into, and I just had a lot of fun with it. Um, I don't know. It was really cool because that was basically my main play of the year. That was the only game I beat that year.
Hmm.
So other than that, I was just playing like Halo
Rocket League
still
and
and
Halo.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
and that's
2015
pretty
games.
much, yeah. That's I've basically been playing the same couple games for quite a long time. So
Hmm.
um, it's yeah, that was basically my one new game that I was playing that year, and I don't know, it was just really cool because you see all these um playthroughs that people were doing. There was one guy that beat it using the guitar from Guitar Hero
I have
and
seen
did a
that, yeah.
no hit run doing
Hmm.
that. So I was like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, you're an insane human being. You're not. Fuck that. You're not even human. You're an alien.
Yeah, 2016 for me was actually a huge year because this was the year Primal Target started. So we were looking at all these games and trying to play as much as we can. Um, some of them did not make it to this list, so that's why most of the games we actually have not played on this list. But yeah, like Quantum Break, we Christian and I started playing that game. It was really hard to schedule a game like that because it was very story driven. Um, and then what else? We did play Beyond Two Souls in 2016, so that transferred from 2015. And yeah, Uncharted 4, we played a lot of episodes of that. That's on the channel here. And that was really cool because I love Uncharted. I like the Indiana Jones sort of style. Obviously, because I love Rise of the Tomb Raider, liking Uncharted is not too far off my radar. I did not play Doom. I still need to play that. I even downloaded it on Game Pass and then I deleted it because I went on and I had to delete stuff for another game. Uh, Overwatch, I still play it to this day. I've bought that game 3 times now. I bought it on Xbox, PS4, and on PC. And I paid full price for the Xbox and PC version. Actually, I think I traded in towards the PC version. But those were both at launch, so those were full price games. And then just recently, I picked it up for PS4 because I've been playing with Allie. And then Persona 5, I just recently played. I've actually taken a huge break off of that. Um, but I really love the Persona series. I think the characters and the stories that Atlas makes for the Persona series is awesome. I love Persona 4 Golden, and this game
Hmm.
just picked up all the stuff that I was like, it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, this is not like spoilery, but like it's kind of like the translation from like Last of Us to Last of Us 2. They took all of the stuff that I didn't like and then they fixed it all. And so that's pretty much with
Huh.
Persona 4. Even though those are both really solid games, like Persona 4, there was moments where I'm like, okay, do I really got to grind on this? Do I really got to do that? And then
Little
Persona
bump
5
and
was
grind.
like, Persona 5 kind of answered the fact of like, oh yeah, you can kind of just kind of, if you're like super overpowered, you can just start beating the crap out of people. And then Royal like, even made doubled up on that, where like I think you don't even have to go into a battle. You should just like you just tap it and you beat them immediately, and then you just move on. And I'm like, oh, you know. And Royal just came out a couple months ago. Gears 4 I recently beat in anticipation for Gears 5. Felt like that was another game that didn't deserve the ending it got. It was very abrupt. Luckily, Gears 5 came out like 3 days later, so I didn't really care. And I didn't play Final Fantasy. So, yeah, that was my 2016. Tyler, do you remember the 2016 game we chose?
Oh, I do. It was Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3 gets the representative of 2016. Um, is there anything you want to say about the game that you liked about it, that you didn't, that you love?
I
Praise the sun god.
Praise the sun.
and also I wasn't too pleased about this one.
I was not pleased about it at all. It beating
You wanna-
Overwatch hurt me.
What's your pain? You want to real quick?
That what?
Want to discuss your pain?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think Dark Souls 3 should beat Overwatch, considering that it's still played to this day and as popular as it was when it launched, and they keep updating it for free. And I feel like Blizzard did the best they could. There's obviously, there's gripes about the game, whatever. But the thing about it is, like, it's a solid team shooter. It started a craze. It killed another game, that being Bloodborne, that came out 2 months before this game did, or a month before this game. Yeah, there's never been a pay to play situation. The characters are always free. I think there's like 60 now, maybe. There might be that much. I'm not entirely sure how many there are. 30, 40, something like that. There's a big number. But
A lot.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. And I just recently got back into it, so I'm like, I can see where to make this the representative of it. But, I mean, yeah, I don't agree with Dark Souls 3 being it, but, majority rules in this situation.
By the way,
Well, here's my main argument. My main argument being Dark Souls 3 had a huge meme presence, and the only presence outside the game that Overwatch had was Rule 34.
Hey, look, sometimes that's what it needs.
yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I have to agree with. We like jump to like why I don't remember most about the game. Is like I feel like that series of Dark Souls was so like, wow.
Sure.
Did you see the hype on, like, we're gonna throw Demon Souls in there too, because Demon Souls technically is like.
Well, then you throw Bloodborne in there too, but
people do link them all together.
They are yeah. I think the Souls is like considered the series, and then there's the Bloodborne series. But yeah.
Yeah, but look at the hype that came about Demon Souls being announced or remastered. People were just like, "Oh my god!" And it's like, hell yeah! Like I said, I just the time that game brought me, it was like staying up like 4 a.m. completing bosses, and oddly enough, it was one of the funnest Dark Souls I played, but kind of one of the easiest. I don't know how I feel about
Yeah,
that.
it was pretty easy.
So easy. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, broke me, and I feel like honestly, while playing Dark Souls 3, I could go back and play Dark Souls. I just have like some of the fundamentals. I'd probably still get my ass.
Oh yeah.
All right.
But after like the 5th boss, you're able to get through the rest of the shit, no problem.
Okay, so there you go. The 2015 representative is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, as well as the 2016 representative. It's getting late. Dark Souls 3 is the representative of 2016, and yeah, 2 top tier games sitting up in the rest of them, and how they will compare to the rest is for a later show. So we will see how they do against the 2010 to 2014 games that have been selected. 2 more games are now added to that list. And in the next episode, we will talk about the 2017 and the 2018 so that we can get through this before the end of the year. That is the whole point, so we can figure out who is the game of the decade. We've talked about it for 6 months now, but we will figure it out. Yeah, any final words on Game of the Decades, guys?
No.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Oh, go ahead. What did you say?
Like at the end of it all, should
what?
probably Minecraft.
That Minecraft will be the one? We'll see.
Probably not. But hey, you gotta think about it in a whole. Hey, also, fucking another update today, Ashton. Continue.
Wait, what?
Another update today. Come 23rd, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah, the Nether update.
Yes, I'm gonna be playing.
Oh,
On,
homie.
let's wrap it up.
Yep. I was just letting you go. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to listen to any of our podcasts, make sure you go and subscribe to us over there on iTunes. Just search Primal Target, and you'll see that we have our 3 podcasts ready for you for your consuming pleasure of Movie Combat, Bitcade, and PT3600. All 3 of our podcasts are on all one RSS feed, so you guys don't have to go and subscribe to 3 different ones. You can have it all in a nice, organized one feed. It is organized. They are broken out, so enjoy those. If you gotta watch the video version of this, which at the current moment, because we live in the year 2020, we can't see each other, there's just a video gameplay of some random game that's been playing this whole time, and hopefully you enjoy that. And also subscribe to us on YouTube. It's over on YouTube. Just search Primal Target. But we also have a new platform we are heading over towards because of the downfall of the first topic that we talked about. Ashton, what is that?
Twitch.tv/primal_target.
There you go. Link in the description for all of our social media. Tyler, what is all of your social media? Why don't you go ahead and spout them off as we kind of go out of here?
My personal Twitter, because I do have a gaming Twitter that will be changed because I'm possibly rebranding. Personal Twitter is just @Bengals_. You can find me. Obviously, description down don't have that. Twitch soon to be announced, but you can follow me there for like dates on what I will be doing.
And we will update that as we kind of go throughout the month, because that's probably going to happen sooner than later. But we all just got all this information today. This is literally the announcement of Mixer being shut down, so it's all kind of happening today. So we thought we should talk about it, and that's why it was the first episode. So, and Tyler's links are all in the description for you to click upon. Please go and show the PT love over on his social medias as much as you possibly can. Spread it like the plague. And that is going to be it. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Ashton. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Good night, everybody.
Good
night. Yeah, dude, I gotta drain my trouser snake real bad.